Okay, finishing has become a habit.
This is a very good one. It is.
Clearly.
Yeah, and I've tried to hold off. I'm trying to get better about this. I will sip while you talk, and you will sip while I talk.
Right.
And then we won't have anything for cheers, and we need to have something for cheers. I did a little bitter this time.
I mean, I saved up for the cheers. There was nothing. There's no after the cheers. Hi, and welcome to the Liquor Connoisseur. I'm Crystal.
I'm Roger.
Today, we'll be reviewing Maggie's Farm 50/50 Dark Rum. This distillery is out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and this bottle is a blend of 50% of their pot-stilled cane-based rum, aged with an extra-aged molasses-based Caribbean rum. These rums are blended together and then re-aged for 6 to 9 months. This distillery was started in 2008 by Tim Russell. And it is different because when you see a lot of your traditional, I guess maybe not traditional, but a lot of your rum distilleries of old, they're 200 to 300 years old.
Yeah.
And this distillery is only 15.
Yeah, that's a trip. It really is. Just getting a look at the bottle. Nice artwork here. I really appreciate all that. You'll see it on the spin. But $1 from each of the bottles sold will be donated to an animal rescue in your area. So that's really
awesome.
Neat. Do like that. This is non-chill filtered, so there'll be some sediment in here at some point, and that's normal. Which I actually kind of prefer that. It adds some extra flavor to me anytime you run into a spirit that actually does not filter out all of the sediment, which is really neat. Can't wait for this one.
Yeah, and this was actually a recommendation by one of our favorite barkeeps.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had a couple of their expressions, as mentioned in our top course of 2023.
Yeah.
Just great. The way they blend. Don't be afraid of a blend. Sometimes it's good. I mean, you see it all the time when you look at whiskeys.
Yes. A lot of that's for quality control, so you can have some consistency there. So I don't shy away. It doesn't make it an inferior product. In fact, it makes it more consistent. So there is that.
Yeah, and man, award winning is really the truth. They've won tons of awards with their rums. They also have liqueurs. Mm-hmm. They actually have one expression that's a 6 island. They blend rums from 6 different areas together.
Oh, that's neat.
They're always coming out with something different.
All right.
Well, let's pour it up.
You ready? Let's get this started.
And today we have our brandy snifter glasses to use for this.
We're gonna try something different. And synthetic cork, yay. Still a little shell shock from that. That was kind of nice. Yeah.
Love a good cork pop. Ooh.
It's not that much. It just sounds like it. I kind of appreciate bottles that do that. All the extra sound. I know you can hear that. Really not a lot. It's just very intimidating. It's a really cool bottle. That way you can get the skull having a drink with us. You guys can see that. Ooh.
Nice on the hands.
Very aromatic.
Oh my goodness. All the sweetness. I'm ready.
Let's do this. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh man.
You know, this is more caramel, like toffee-esque than it is the apple. I'm used to getting a lot more
little apple in there.
Yeah, I'm used to getting a lot more apple from rum, and I actually appreciate that this doesn't have so much of that forward. This kind of reminds me of some of my favorite bourbons, if you will, like just with the sweetness.
The color is there.
And the color is there for sure. It's very smooth.
I feel like I get the apple on the back end. I get the molasses and that cane up front.
You still get the fruitiness, no doubt,
Mhm.
but it's not as pungent of an apple.
Right.
No.
Not like when you drink bamboo or
Mhm.
something like that.
Yeah. I like this.
Told you.
Really good swirl.
Yeah. This is my second time having
Mm.
this one, and once I was told it was good, and then I was allowed to try it, and I was just like, oh, we've got to review this.
Yeah, it's like, okay. And we don't have a huge rum collection, spoiler alert. So we're starting to build that up a little bit, and I'm happy to see some, I guess, relatively new players in the game come out with something so good. Like, it's very approachable, sweet.
Yeah, and again, I mean, the distillery may be young, but the way they're blending this with other rums from around the world.
And 40%, so 80 proof. Yeah, I had to check on that just to see. So,
Yeah, I love the color on this. But I would have to say I would love to put this, just especially because it's a blend, at the beginner, but I could see it as an intermediate level.
yeah. Yeah, this is intermediate to me. This is a step above all of those commercialized, heavily pubbed out rums that you see. I know you do. Blow past those and just pick this up. I noticed that they strategically place these, I'll just call them celebrity bottles,
Nobody.
nestled in right next to real artisan work. And they will be priced comparably. So you'll think, oh, well, if I'm going to pay, let's say it's $45, I'm not sure the price.
And this one's about $37 to $40.
$37 to $40. Okay, so this is about $40. And it'll be sitting next to a $40, $45 bottle that you recognize because of advertising. We're doing our part to steer people closer to better spirits that are just not moving as well because of the marketing. So I've seen that happen a lot lately. Yeah.
Yeah, the market is definitely saturated, especially with those celebrity spirits.
Yeah, celebrity spirits tend to get all the hype, all the love.
About 1 out of
100.
1 out of 10 is probably good. Maybe 1 out of 25.
Yeah. 1 out of 25 is actually worth a pickup. But then there's others out there that are really doing a great job. They actually care, and they don't have big names behind them other than the master distiller, who you will probably never know unless you check our channel. So
yeah, shout out to Maggie's Farm and what they're doing in blending these rums. They are on the come up, so definitely if you see this in your local liquor store, pick it up.
Yep, any of their expressions, they have a spice rum. I think they have a white rum too.
Yes,
yes. Yeah.
And the liqueurs, they've got a coffee.
Yeah, you've had the coffee one. I know you're not a big coffee fan.
Yes, and I liked it. So that might be a good one.
Says a lot.
That might be a good one. We'll have to get that one and maybe mix it with that Amarone you like from St. Paul Moses.
Okay. We'll try it.
Future episode. All right. Well, as always, like, subscribe, and share. You can go to Maggie's Farm's website to find out more about them and their distillery, again, located in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Check out our website, theliquorconnoisseur.com, for more information background information on rum if you're interested in that spirit. And check out our Teespring store for merchandise. We are also now on Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music.
Yeah, you really can't miss us now.
Yeah, we're everywhere.
Yeah, we're everywhere now. If you don't want to look at my beautiful face or Crystal's way more beautiful face.
If you love the sound of my voice.
Yeah, if you just want to hear the voices, you can do that too. We'll be right there with you.
All right. Well, as always, like, subscribe, and share, and cheers.
Cheers.